You saw me? Where? Did I look miserable?
Playgirl queen.
I'm like Sarah, Delara, and Sarah. Boner fucking alert. Welcome back to Gossip with Grace Unfiltered, the podcast. I'm your host, Grace, duh. And of course, I have the blonde squad with me. Cut to yourselves. Oh my God. We also have like the brunette squad. This is Delara and Sydney, our guest gorgeous friends. Say hi, guys. Hey. And today I have another Long Island native TikTok superstar, Sarah
you
Marie.
out of your mind?
Sarah Marie Spadaro. Yay!
Thanks for having me.
Oh my gosh. So Sarah and I have been, I've been told that I'm very similar to Miss Sarah
You are.
for years, and I've been a fan, so I'm very excited to have her on my episode. Are you excited?
So excited.
Oh my God, me too. So today me and Sarah talk a lot about going out. I know that's a topic a lot of you missed since I've been like a boring loser and don't go out anymore. And we talk a lot about like cheating boyfriends, and we have a fun little game for you to, or for us to play, sorry.
For you to watch.
For you to watch. Mm-hmm. See, I knew I liked you. Mm-hmm. So if you're interested, keep watching. Yay! So my first question, obviously, because I know you have like a little like funny story about it, is like, how did you blow up on TikTok?
I don't know. It was an accident. Like, I just was posting videos. Well, I had an account like 3 or 4 years. It was like 2021, 2022 that like got like 200,000 followers in like 2 weeks, and then it got banned. It was called Poopy Trash 69. It was good. And then, I don't know, I just like was making videos of me talking like with my brothers or with my friends. And then I don't even know like what the video was that like blew up. And
they
then
just loved you?
I guess. And then I made another account because I got like 165,000 followers and I got nervous. And then that one blew up too. So I was like, okay, I'll just do this then.
I love how you're like trying to avoid fame and we're like literally clinging on for dear life. Like,
I just got, well, you know what? Like, I feel like if you have a lot of followers, you need to get a certain amount of like views and likes. And then like the minute that like doesn't happen as much, I'm like, oh my God, I shouldn't even do this. And then like I stop because I get nervous.
That happens to me. We'll literally get like 100 views and I'm like, oh my fucking God. Like,
yeah, I got nervous.
I'm deleting the account.
Yeah. But that's literally it. It was an accident. There's no like
That's
method.
it.
No, I just talk. Every time somebody's like, what do you do? I'm like,
speak.
Talk.
Like,
that's it.
I know. That's like, for a while when we started the podcast, people be like, what are you talking about? I'm like,
nothing.
I don't know. Like, why do you care? I'm like, watch a fucking episode and you'll know. I don't know. Now I'm like trying to sell it, so I'm like, the hottest takes. Like, we were just talking about like lobster rolls for fucking 20 minutes last episode. So
yeah, but that's like that's fine.
Like, it's whatever. But I have like, first of all, guys, I would like to point out that Sarah is literally, first of all, we each paid a copious amount of money to get here and record. And me and Sarah live 10 minutes apart on Long Island.
Literally.
Like, actually. So, and I know that, like, Sarah, well, I wanted to ask you, do you go to the bars in Port Jeff?
I do.
I don't fucking like them anymore. Like,
I only like Barrito. And then you always have to end the night at Tommy's.
yeah. I like starting at Spy Coast. I know that's like a hot take.
That is a hot. No, I don't think so.
Like,
sometimes I do that.
Well, it's like a fucking hallway.
Yeah, it's horrible.
And there's a story that makes sense with like what I'm gonna say. So like loyal viewers will like laugh extra hard at this. But one time I was at Spy Coast.
I'm scared.
And I was very, very drunk, like belligerent. Like I remember I was actually trying to flirt with a boy and dropped my phone and squatted to to pick it up, and I fell backwards on like this like group of people. And then I was like, I have to pee. Find this random girl. I don't remember what she looks like, but I was like, do you want to pee together? And she's like, yeah. Because I was like out with like my like guy friends. So I'm like, I need like a girl and like, come pee with me. And the door is locked. Maybe like 30 seconds pass. I'm like, wrap it up in there, like being a fucking asshole. And the girl.
I've done that before though.
So then the girls come out. And they're like, sorry, like, there was just, like, 3 of us, so we were, like, trying to go quick. I'm like, oh, so, like, what, are you having fucking tea party in there? Like, what's going on? The girl who doesn't know me is like, no, it's fine. Like, we don't have to, like, it's no big deal, like, trying to de-escalate. And I'm going, nah, we good. And that's like, for some reason, like if I'm drunk and I start saying that exact phrase, like first, like it's always never that serious. It's like, take her home. Like,
literally.
Why am I even like, nah, we good. What are you fucking talking about? And everyone's just standing there like, because they're like, what is she doing? Like, why is she fucking vibrating in the middle of the bar over us peeing? Like, so if you were those people, I'm sorry. I literally could not tell you what their faces looked like because.
Well, it wasn't me. So
I was drop dead.
Because I probably would have fought back with you.
Literally.
Like,
that's like
what
I
are you talking about?
I was trying to instigate. I was like bored. Like,
I'm always instigating.
oh my God. Like, I used to go out in like Connecticut, like looking to fight. Like, I would go out before going out and be like, I'm in the mood to fight tonight.
Did you ever go to Cigar?
Yes, one time.
Only once?
Yeah.
Okay, so I would instigate there a lot. Like, there was a guy one time that just, like, accidentally bumped into me, and I got so mad. He was, like, a man, too, and I punched him in the face, and then he went to go hit me back, but he was so tall, so I just ducked and then, like, ran. But I was, like, doing that, and that, like, I shouldn't have been. I
always think about, like, if someone, like, a boy that's like taller than me tried to hit me, I would just duck and while I was squatted, punch them in the penis. Like, that's what I think. I have that like planned out in case I'm ever in the scenario, but like I just
can't believe you've only been to Cigar once.
Well, the one time I went, I got kicked out. I was with a big group of people and I announced my pregnancy and then we got kicked out.
Huh?
There's a hole in my straw.
Okay, well, I was at Cigar every night, so.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I only started going down Port when I was, like, in college. Because we would just throw house parties. And then I didn't have, like, an ID, like a fake, until,
did we just completely gloss over the pregnancy thing?
Yeah, what?
Yeah, we
did. Just completely
I wasn't pregnant. I was lying. But I was, like, drinking water.
Fishing.
And I was like, guys, the reason I'm drinking water tonight is because I'm drinking for 2. And everyone was like clapping. They were like, you need to leave. I was like, sorry. But no, like, I don't know. I like just was like, I want to like sit on the couch and drink. I don't really want to go out. And then everyone started.
You should have been there more.
Yeah.
Now you can't.
But then they also raised the like age to getting into like 23 because everyone would misbehave. So then I like really couldn't get in.
Well, I mean, like I was 18 there, so I shouldn't have been.
I like went to well, my fake was shit, and one time I went to Spyco's and the guy was like, yeah, this is clearly not real. And I was like, fuck you, and like grabbed it and ran away because I didn't want him to like take it.
That was my biggest fear, was that they were gonna take it.
Yeah, he went in and kicked all my friends out after 2. And they were actually 21. I was like 20. Like, this was like pretty recent. And they were like, I'm 21. And he was like, you know why I'm over here, get out. And my one friend, Jack, was so pissed, he, like, told his mom to come pick him up. I'm like, all right, it's not that fucking serious. Like, we can go to another bar. But, and then the guy at Tommy's was, like, he's, like, actually my boy now. Like, every time I go there, I'm like, what's up? And he's, like.
I feel like I know who you're talking about.
He's, like, the big bald one.
Yeah, he's.
Love him. I love him. He goes, your fake is so fucking bad. I'm like,
I never really used a fake. I had, like.
Oh, lucky.
I had, like, a real ID.
I didn't. I had to get mine. Mine was good when I bought it. It was a great
I feel like fake ID stopped being a thing when like we were turning like 20, like 19, 20.
Yeah, everyone has like a friend now. Yeah. Like my friend's little sister was like, can I have your ID? Like, and you could like report it lost. And I'm like, bitch, I'm not fucking doing this. I'm like, I
won't do it.
I'm like, I'll take a bullet for you. I'm not going to the fucking DMV for you.
I'm not doing that.
No, thank you. So, I don't know. At least now we don't ever have to worry about it again.
No, never. Thank God.
And like, oh my God. And like going to Daisy's. At least they don't check at Daisy's either. I don't think they check your ID.
Place?
Oh no, they do, right?
Not to like walk in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know.
Like,
I haven't been there where, actually, maybe. I don't know. I haven't been there where you have to like, like walk in and it's like the bar. I've only really been there to eat. I think I went there once.
I went there 2 times. I just ate there. I told
you.
Like,
told me.
Fucking ruined my life. It was good, but like, oh my, at what cost? So.
I didn't have that issue.
Well, I got a burger with like everything but the kitchen sink on it. I thought it was a standard cheeseburger.
I got, the last time I went there, I think I got like the Nashville hot.
Like wings?
Chicken sandwich.
Oh. I got, like, it's like the Texas rodeo, I should have known. Like, I don't know what I was like even thinking, but I thought it was just like cheese, bacon, and onion rings. And I was like, and like some, like, it said barbecue aioli. I'm like, all right, it's fucking
No, an
whatever.
aioli will always get you. But you have to try, if you ever go back, the, I think it's the corn dip.
I saw that. It looked good.
Fire.
Fire. Well, when I got this burger, I was like, listen, I don't want onion rings on it because it's coming with fries. I'm watching my figure. I'm like fucking getting a bacon cheeseburger. I'm like, just hold the onion rings. And it also, but then it comes out, no onion rings. I also said I wanted the barbecue on the side. The barbecue's on the burger, and then there's 2 cups, and one I think was like caramelized onions or something. So I'm like, okay, so are you trying to feed this person and then have them have like shit breath for the rest of the night with all these onions? Because like, but I'm like, whatever. And then another cup of something, and I take a bite of it with a fork, and I'm like, oh my God, I think it's coleslaw, and it's kind of good. I'm like, Dad, try it. I'm like eating like 3 bites of it, and then I realized it was fucking cheese. It was like pimento cheese. I'm like
on the
heaving
side?
it. Yeah, I was like, I didn't ask for this on the side. I thought it was. So then I only put like a little bit because I was like, this is gonna wreck me.
That's the way I would've ate it though.
It was fucking good. I'm like, whatever. I love olives, and it had like olives mixed into it. So I'm like, whatever. But I ate half of it.
That sounds like a dream.
I ate half of it, and I was like, ooh. And then we saw people. My dad knows fucking everyone. So he's like, my friend's here, which actually I very much know this family well. But I was like, hey, and then like we're sitting there. Like, this is just getting prolonged, and the waitress, she was super sweet, but she was slammed, so she was, like, taking a while to, like, bring us our stuff, and we were waiting for the check. I was, like, actually ripping ass, like, actually crazy in the booth, and I was like, when I stand up, we have to run. Like, we have to go.
That happens, though.
And, I was, like, out of commission, because me and Sarah were supposed to have a call that night, and I was like, Sarah, I'm fighting demons. We gotta, reschedule this. And
I said it's okay. It happens.
I'm like... It's like, whatever. But, like, holy fuck. I'm never getting that fucking cheeseburger again. Like, I can't. But our topic of, which I always love to talk about, is going out this fine episode. And we have, like, some stuff in store. But I want to say, okay, what is your about last night? Kate, do the graphic. It's not going to come up on the screen. She's going to edit it in. But... we can just go into that, I think.
Which...
I'm talking like a fucking idiot right now, but...
was that the one
that's your going out story.
My going out story? Okay, do you want me to say mine?
Yeah.
Okay, so...
I don't have one.
Don't?
No, I was going to come up with one, and then I forgot.
I texted every single person I know for a good story, so that I had something good to...
I can come up with a good one, actually, because I put a shout out to everyone on my private story because I made them answer my question of like what's crazy shit I did when I was drunk for our later surprise. Oh my God, that was the loud one.
That was very bassy.
Usually they're like quiet, like I always like I'd be getting gassy. I'm sorry.
I'm nervous. Okay, so basically this is what I came up with. So last year in my social studies class there was this kid that I thought was so hot. I don't know why, but I did. And I would like always talk about him to my friends, but I was never going to say anything. Like I was never going to do anything about it. And then one night we all went out to Patchogue and he was standing there and he was like, oh my God, Sarah Marie. Cause my name is Sarah Marie, but that's what my professor would call me. I was like, hi, whatever. We were like hanging out the whole night and I ended up like kissing him that night. And then I found out that he was 19. I just turned 21.
Oh, okay.
But I was like, oh my God, that's so weird. Like, and he was like, no, I'm turning 20 in 2 months. And I was like, that's still like so weird.
I'd be like, shut the fuck up. What are you talking about, 2 months?
Yeah, but
you're
like
19
still,
now.
like, you're 19, I'm 21.
Yeah,
like,
no.
Not that there's like, whatever. So then semester ends. I don't hear from him ever again. So over the summer one day, have you ever been to Beach Bar in the Hamptons?
No.
So one of my friends has a house in the Hamptons. We go there all the time over the summer. And there's a bar right by there. It's called Beach Bar. So we went to Beach Bar, and all my ex-boyfriend's friends were there. Like, and I was so mad. But they all start, like, chirping me, like, bad. Like, screaming and, like just, like, starting shit. Like, and it's in public, whatever. And so then I'm drunk, and I'm getting loud and, like, whatever. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, social studies boo is like, stop! You are not going to talk to her like that.
Oh, my God.
Like, out of nowhere. And I haven't heard from him in months. I haven't seen him, nothing. And then he's like, you're not going to talk to her like that. And then all of them are looking at me like, who is this? And I was just like, what the fuck just happened? And it was like a funny, like, full...
He's like, babe, this isn't you. By the way,
and then I
just
never
turned
heard
20.
from him again after that.
Wait, he's kind of ride or die, though.
so ride or die, but like he literally came out of nowhere, defended my honor, and then left. And then I still have never heard from him or seen him ever again.
He like walked away as if nothing happened. He was like, "You need to stop," and then left.
No, he literally was just defending my honor and then like left.
Good for him.
No,
I mean, like,
thanks, but like
he matured in those 2 months.
It was so unnecessary too.
Wait, that's actually so funny.
I just was like, where did you come from? Like, are we okay?
My about last night, I'm pretty sure I talked about on a previous episode, but like, again, so many people slid up on my private story. It's like talking about this, and it's just like,
I should have posted it on mine.
It's not even like that crazy. It's just really fucking funny.
Okay.
So when I was in high school, I used to order, like, we would have like parties at people's houses, obviously, because we were like children. And I would always order Domino's to every party. At the end of the night, I'm like, I need it. So I would order like a pie, cheesy bread, and then like don't sleep on it, but they have this really good pasta. Like, it sounds disgusting, but
is
it's
it the
so
4 cheese? Yes. I know exactly what it is. My friend Carly always orders it, and then I'm like, why are you ordering pasta from Domino's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
why are you
so
ordering
fucking good.
Pasta and then I eat it?
I'm telling you, I get the 4 cheese with some, if I'm feeling like extra big, I get bacon in it too. I don't give a fuck. And it's so good. Like, but it's horrible for you. Like, I can't even eat it anymore. It's like 1,000 calories. I'm like, never mind.
Literally.
But so I would be like, I want my pasta. Like, I'll get more. And I would, whoever wasn't annoying me that night, like, I'd be like, yo, I ordered Domino's. Like, and we would all be like, okay, like, agree, like, not tell anyone else so that, like, we could eat it. I didn't give a fuck, though, because I had my pasta. So I'm like, you guys can rapidly fight over it while I, like, relax and eat. But I would literally only tell maybe, like, 5 people. And I remember we were at this girl's house for a party. And me, my friend Vito, who just came on the podcast, and my best friend, I think it was my best friend Savannah. I think we were the only 3 that knew about this, like, Domino's arriving at this house. And they had, like, a staircase to their house that, like, you could go under. Like, their porch. It was weird. I don't know. It was on the front. Like, you would know. I'm explaining it bad, but it actually is, like, a pretty standard, like, thing for houses.
Okay.
So we're hiding under it eating the food. It's, like, not even that funny. Like, I can't explain more because I don't want to expose people because they will get mad. These exact people will get pissed off. But the mom comes out and we're hiding under the thing, like, eating it. And she's like, Grace, like, where are you?
Why'd she call you out like that?
I don't fucking know, because she was, like, psycho and greedy. And
did she want your Domino's?
Yes, they all did. Everyone did. The girl who's having the party was literally crying because she didn't get any. I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
What grade was this?
This was, like, literally the first party after, like, COVID ended. Or
so
not
in
really.
2020?
Yeah.
So that's ridiculous.
Yeah. So I'm going to say the name because I think you guys know who it is. You have to bleep it, though. It was... You know,
Shut up! Really?
We'll talk more after when the camera's cut, okay? Because I got a lot fucking say. But
wait, that's so funny.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. Like, if I could explain more, it'd be funnier. So like I'm just rattling off the dome right now with my about last night. So the storytelling was not adequate this time, but
that's okay.
I hope you can picture it and maybe chuckle a little. So. I guess we'll also just segue right into I Just Got Soft, because then we have our fun game to play after that. So I'll explain again for you.
I have mine.
You have it?
Mine, yes.
So I Just Got Soft, for people who are not familiar, is basically just a story about something someone did that pissed you off in the simplest terms. I would nominate you to go first. It could be anything that pissed you off. It could be like literally last episode it was my dog. So it could be anything.
No, I was literally, you don't understand. I like wanted to like literally prepare something funny, like so bad, but I couldn't think of anything. But basically I was going to tell like when I got cheated on.
Oh,
because
that's
nothing
perfect.
really has pissed me off.
That's literally perfect.
Okay, so this is funny. So me and my ex-boyfriend, we broke up, and then like we were like talking again and like getting back together. So he was Snapchatting this girl, and I was getting mad, and he was like, she's just my friend, like, relax.
Famous
so then,
last words.
Literally. So then he one night was, like, at his friend's house, and he, like, kind of wasn't really answering me, and I just felt like something was up. Oh my God. And I said to my friends, I'm like, I'm getting cheated on right now. And I used to, like, say that because I'm always fishing, but I really felt it that time, and I was like, I am getting cheated on, and I know it. And they were like, no, you're not. You're acting ridiculous. I'm like, get in the car right now. I'm getting cheated on. I had no clues. I had nothing. I just, like, felt it.
That intuition's crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So then we all get in the car. And do you know Seaport?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know that road?
Yeah.
Down Seaport? So he used to take me there all the time. It was like his favorite road. So he takes me.
I'm sorry to interrupt. He had a favorite road?
Yeah.
He's like, no, please. Like,
no, he said it's his favorite road, like, whatever. So I'm like, maybe he's at the favorite road with this girl. And as we're driving there, my friend Kaylee, she's like, Sarah, I really hope that he's not there. But, like, I think you're really acting ridiculous. I'm like, I know I'm not ridiculous. We pull up. What's right there?
Damn.
His car. Like, his car sticker and whatever. So I flash him, and he can't realize that it's me. So then there's 2 entrance and, like, exits from where that is. So I waited with my lights off at the one closer, and he went around the other way. And then I see him pass, so I'm like, I go behind him, and I'm up his ass, and now we're driving through Downport. How long hold on. How long have you lived here where those train tracks have gone down?
I think I've literally experienced it once.
Okay, so me too, and it was this time.
Get caught in
the train tracks go down, and I'm like, oh my God, guys. So all my friends get out of the car, and they're banging on his car. They're like, what are you doing? Like, what the fuck are you doing? And this poor girl, like, she had no idea.
Yeah.
She was like, hey, guys. And my friends were like, whatever. So then my friend Ariana comes back in the car. She's like, he's acting stupid. Like, he didn't do anything wrong. So then I get out of the car. I'm screaming. And it's like this whole thing. This homeless man's like on his bike. And he's like, yes, girl. And I'm like, what are we doing? So then, whatever. I ended up forgiving him for that. And we did date. So we dated for like 6 or 7
friends
months.
love that.
No, so stupid. I should have never done that. So we dated for like 6 months after that. And my parents are divorced. So my dad lived somewhere. He moves. I broke up with him a week later. He moves. The girl that he cheated on me with is my next door neighbor.
Shut up.
And the whole relationship, I would always ask him, like, where does she live? Like, where did you get her from? Like, where does she live? And he would be like, I don't remember. And, like, my biggest regret
Road, so
is waiting. Literally. My biggest regret, though, is, like, just not waiting that last week. Because then I could have saw his face when we pulled in. He would have been like,
yeah.
And I would have found out. But I was like, that's so funny. But I'm, like, friends with her now.
That's good.
I don't think it wasn't
her
fault.
Yeah, if she didn't know, then, like,
she didn't know.
It's whatever.
And even if she did know, it's fucked. But, like, she's not my friend. She wasn't.
When I was in high school, my ex-boyfriend cheated on me, and the girl knew, and she was also 13 years old.
Oh, what?
I've been keeping that one in my pocket for years.
13?
How old were you?
I think we were 17. He might have been 16. He's a year younger than me. I know.
That's horrible.
You definitely. Actually, I don't know if you know him.
It sounds familiar.
I don't know who that is.
He
He's in your guys. He went to Rocky Point?
Yeah, he was like best friends with.
Bro.
He's like my brother.
I meant to tell you guys that too. I was telling them like the people that you know that like we know.
Yeah.
And I forgot to mention that. I told them the story you told me about.
No!
I had to. It was so
No, I was
funny.
such a fucking weirdo when I was like in 8th and 9th grade. I used to literally get like, I got bullied so bad in like 6th and 7th grade because I was so annoying.
I was so
like,
annoying too.
I was so annoying. I was ugly. Like, oh my God. I have like, we'll talk a lot of lore after this because I don't want to, like, again, the camera's rolling. I can't get like, but yeah, no, that was a crazy time in my life. That actually made me fucking crazy. Like,
that would have made me crazy too.
Ever since then, that's when people started to be like, you scare me. Because I'm like, I became mean and bitter.
Getting cheated on, like, is just crazy in general.
Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, especially in that scenario, what are you
First
doing?
of all,
Embarrassing. Even that.
Makes me
I'd be
so
like,
mad.
I'm
and
just.
then after it happened, I called Delara and I told her, like, I just got cheated on, and she was like, okay, and she met me at Cedar Beach so that I was on the phone with him so that she could, like, listen, and she was with, like, I don't remember who she was with. I think her boyfriend at the time. I don't know. But it was so funny.
Yeah, like...
Now it's funny. It wasn't, though.
Yeah, same with me. Like, now I'm like, this is, like, a great, like, icebreaker.
Yeah.
Like, for me, like...
13 is crazy.
I know. I'm
13
like,
is
bro,
crazy.
come on. Big mistake. Big mistake.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I literally can't. I don't even want to talk more about it because I'll get fucking angry.
Okay, we won't.
I was just telling the story to my nail tech last night. I'm like, yeah, but no, like, I don't know. I feel like in high school, like, I'm like, there's never an excuse, obviously. I'm like, but I like understand because you're like you're immature as fuck.
Well, everything's like I was talking about this the other day. Like, in high school, everything is like heightened.
Yeah.
Like, the littlest thing happens and you take it like,
Because everyone knows.
It's this, because your whole world is like your school.
Yeah.
And like we both went to small schools too, so. And, like, then it just all gets, like, heightened. And then you look back at it now and you're like, what were you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Why was I so upset? Why was I crying at 5th period?
I think about, like, high school and I'm like, I could have been, like, 20 times crazier. Like, it was never that fucking serious. Like,
I was nuts. I was annoying.
I was so annoying.
I was loud. And I was ugly.
I told you on our call, I was fucking hideous. I literally was, like, braces.
Me too.
Like... everything.
You both had braces for so long.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Braces in high school is criminal.
Braces on your graduation day is fucking criminal.
That's so bad. I'm
like,
so sorry.
I remember I went to the orthodontist and I was like, I have junior prom. Like, do you think that I could get my braces off? And they were like, no. It's like 3 years later I got them off too. I'm like, fuck you.
Like, literally swung on my orthodontist.
I was so upset. The only good thing about...
I, like, begged him every single time I went. Like, can today just be the day? Please.
What if you guys went to the same guy?
Where'd you go? Did you go on Port Jeff?
Mm-hmm. Cool Smiles?
Yeah.
Oh.
I like, and I remember I walked in.
Was the guy your doctor?
Yeah, I had.
Me too.
I remember I was fucking like about to be in college. They put on the chalkboard, "Congrats, Grace, for getting your braces off." I'm like, fucking delete that first of all. Like, the fact that I'm even here, it's like going to your pediatrician, which I'm not even gonna lie, I just went to the pediatrician like a month ago. My child doctor.
My child doctor went out of business, so I have a new doctor now, though. She's great.
I need to find one. I really need to find one.
I can put you onto mine.
Yeah,
You'll love
please
her.
do. I go to Dr. Masakayan. Love you. She was like my favorite. I loved her. But now I'm like old, so I'm like I can't go. It's like I like walk in there.
It's 22.
In every
22.
Room in the doctor's office too, there's like a Mickey Mouse or like Winnie the Pooh like artwork on the wall. You go to her?
No.
Oh, I'm like, oh my god.
I went to Dr. Nataloni. Well, now I go to Dr. Nicole Garrity, and she's awesome.
Where?
It's in Ronkonkoma.
That's not that bad.
No, but she's great.
Good to know, because
She's
I
the
do, because I literally for my
and she
primary.
also like, do you like convince yourself that you have things that you don't ever?
No, I like downplay half
Oh.
the. Well, maybe it depends on what it is. Like, I'm just coming to the realization this morning that I think I have like severe stomach problems, but I'm like, no, I don't. I'm fine.
Just
but,
today? No,
yeah.
you 100% do.
Like, I really do. But I also take medicine that makes me, like, get a rumble. Like, so I don't know if it's that.
That I don't have.
I want it gone. I need it gone. I'm like, I can't.
I have a gastro if you need one.
I'm going to the endocrinologist soon.
Okay, well, if you need a gastro,
Like,
I have one.
Let me know.
He's also great.
I'm like, yes, I have to take a shit to everyone watching. Always and every day. Thank you. But yeah, cheating sucks, to go back to that. And I actually don't want to talk about it.
Okay, we don't have to.
I want to play our game.
Okay, let's play it.
Okay, so guys.
I can't wait for you to read mine.
I guess our name of our game is Drunk or Lie, because I couldn't think of something better. But in Moo Moo Basket, we have stories from me and Sarah that we're going to read to each other about our times going out, and we're going to have to guess if we're lying or telling the truth.
Mine aren't all about, like, going out.
It's fine. It's all
But Kate
it's
said
all
they were
good.
really good. So.
I really like
As long as Kate
approved
approved
it.
it, then I'm fine with it. So I'm going to read you a story first.
So, wait, she picks the one that says Grace, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, these are I mixed it up. Okay, so the story that I'm reading is from Sarah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you have to guess, and she'll tell you.
Wait, I'm so scared.
It says, I was on FaceTime with David Dobrik when I was 17 for making people vote in the 2020 election, but he got canceled the next day.
She's got her poker face on.
I know. I'm like trying to think because this is like weird.
I don't even want to look.
This is like so like random that I'm
know.
like, how would you even come up with this? Like out of nowhere. David Dobrik when he was 17. When did he get? I'm trying to think of when he got canceled. I'm
gonna laugh either way. At every single one you read, I'm gonna laugh.
I think probably same. I think I'm gonna go with that. You're like telling the truth.
Do I tell her?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am.
Oh my god. Okay,
You
so
could not make that up.
please explain more.
He posted like an Instagram thing and was like, if you get people to register to vote, you can come to LA with Leonardo DiCaprio, and that's my crush. So I was like, okay, I'll do it. I sent it to like every single, I had my mom's contacts too, every single person in my contacts list.
Oh my god.
And then he like saw how many, so then I like got it. And then I got on a Zoom with him, and I was on the Zoom with him for like 45 minutes. And then I was like, oh my God, guys, I think I got this. Like, I think I did it. And then he got canceled like 2 days after, and the whole thing was gone.
Oh
I
my
was
god.
Sick.
I'd be so
I was
mad.
Sick. But yeah, that's true.
I feel like I'd be like, you have to send me something. Like you're giving like everyone.
It was so cool though. And then he was like, wait, how old are you? Like, are you voting? And I was like, no, 17. And he was like, what? Why'd you do this? And I was like, I really want to meet Leonardo DiCaprio. And he was like, I get it.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'd be like, you send me a Tesla, or actually, I wouldn't even want the Tesla. I'd just be like, give me cash up front, because now I can't see Leo.
I didn't have a contact with him. Actually, I had to have. I had to have
maybe-
something to
yeah,
get on
I would-
that Zoom.
I would-
I don't know what it was.
Yeah, I'd be sending a nasty email back. I'd be like, you promised. You fucking promised. Like, you didn't sign shit. You're like,
They didn't
we had
promise
trust.
anything.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Maybe like, David, go home.
Yeah.
I don't know how
He
I
did go
feel.
home for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
He
did.
was hiding.
I guess, like, yeah, he's like, if I'm going down, I'm taking you with me.
Well, not me. He just took Leonardo DiCaprio away from me.
I'd be like, do you have Leo's, like, fucking Snapchat? Because I will, like, text him.
And like I'm almost out of his age range.
Yeah.
So I think like 20
say-
what is it? Like
I was about to say,
25.
yeah, I don't know if you're his
Now
type.
you'd be lit. He'd be like, hey, Sarah, I was in Titanic. I don't really know anything about
I'd
him.
cry.
You're like, yes. You're like, let's go, I don't know, I'm trying to think of, like, a funny joke, like, to do with the Titanic.
He's kinda
but I've
chopped
seen it
now.
once.
It's okay.
Like,
Can I pick one now?
yes, it's your turn.
Oh my God, I'm nervous.
I'm just scared you're going to pick a truth. I don't even remember what I wrote for them.
So I picked the ones that say Sarah. Sorry.
Yes.
Okay. I was dancing all night
oh my
and
God.
acting provocative. Why are you using like vocab?
Okay, re-say it. Of course you fucking picked this as the first one. Go
I
ahead.
was dancing all night and acting provocative and woke up the next morning and found a giant period stain on my white pants. That's true.
Yeah, I mean, I just had a horrible reaction to
I
like,
know, the way
indicate
you
that it was
react,
true.
yeah.
I know. I let my
No, I
emotions
didn't even
get
look
the
at
best
you.
of me.
I just knew it was true.
Oh my God.
I think
I'm
you've talked
fucking.
about it before.
I probably
maybe.
did. This was like actually terrible. So I was
No, because
out.
that's something that's so realistic that would happen.
Yeah. Oh my God. I was.
It would happen to me. It actually, that's when I first ever got my period. It was in school in white pants.
Oh my God. So I was at a bar, like at school, and I was very like drunk, and I was dancing with someone, and all my friends are like looking at me like, and I'm going, he's my friend, it's okay, he's my friend, as if that even fucking mattered. And then just being a psycho, like I thought I looked good. I was also
Nobody
super
told
fat.
you.
No! Well, I also, like, if I'm doing something and I'm drunk and they're like, stop, I'm like, shut up. It's fine. And then the next morning, I'm like, oh my God, why did I, like, do that?
Yeah, but I would have
So-
grabbed you by your hair and said you're like you have period
They
stains.
no one knew. No one knew.
Oh, I thought that's why they were saying that. Never mind. I take it
I
back.
also am like the queen of wedgie. So I always have wedgie. Like, And so
That's why I don't wear underwear.
I don't know if it was like hiding in like the bunch that was in my ass. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or if I literally was just like rocking like a big like red spot on my
You'll
hiney.
never know.
But I was like, whatever. I remember I woke up the next morning and I started crying. And I was like, oh my God, like I act like a fool. Like I literally looked like a moron. I already know it.
It happens, and probably everybody forgot about it.
Like I don't think anyone even knew. That's what I'm telling myself at least.
Yeah,
And
no,
It was
I
dark.
know.
It was what, Vanity?
No, it was Aunchie's. And I'm telling.
It was dark, man.
Yeah, so I'm telling my roommate, I'm like, I was like being really embarrassing. And she was like, no, you're good. I was like, okay. I was like, she told me I'm fine, so I'm fine. And then I get back, I was picking her up from somewhere. I go back to what's it called? Oh my God, my apartment, Jesus. And I'm like cleaning my room and I pick up the pants and I saw the stain and I was like, like just screaming like over and over until everyone was like, oh my God, what? And I was like, there's a grapefruit sized like red spot where my hiney's supposed to be. And I was shaking it.
I haven't heard hiney in so long.
That's my favorite word.
Incorporate that back into my
I always say hiney. But yeah, that was like horrible. And I'm like, I really hope no one knew. I really hope no one fucking saw it.
Even if anybody saw it, they probably forgot about it.
I genuinely wouldn't even care if I was just acting like a normal person, but the fact that I thought I like looked hot, which I didn't. There's videos of me from that night. I was so fat.
Me every time I go out.
I was so fat and I wear the same outfit out every night because I was fat. So I was like, oh, this one fits, it's fine. And I literally looked like a white sausage because I wore like a white top and white flowy pants. That was what I wore every fucking weekend of school senior year until spring break, because that's when I went on my apple, egg, and hot water with lemon diet. And I lost like 20 pounds in a month because I was only eating an egg and an apple every day.
That's so unhealthy. Don't
I know.
do that ever again.
I know. It worked though.
Okay, well, don't.
I don't recommend it. I always say, we always talk about this on the podcast. We don't condone it.
And never
but
do that again. I'll kill you.
It was like, I know, but
Not good.
I didn't have to wear my white sausage outfit ever again, so I guess it worked out. Okay, so this is my next. My God.
I'm nervous.
I just read the first 3 words.
Fuck.
I got roofied while drinking around the world in Disney and convinced myself I was a princess and hosted a meet and greet. I think this is a lie, because if you were roofied, you would not be coherent.
You should have picked the second one. It would have been so much more believable. Yeah, it is a lie.
I knew it. Only
I had
because
2 options for that one. I said I was, or I was gonna say that like I threw up on a ride and I got banned for life.
Oh, I would have believed that.
I know.
I wouldn't have believed banned. I wouldn't have believed
I would have,
Really?
because they don't play with
Yeah, they
being
don't.
drunk in public
They
there.
don't.
No, but if you're roofied,
No, oh, if you said you were roofied, I still wouldn't believe it, because if you're roofied, you're gonna collapse and not be able to move. But if you said
Okay.
you got like really drunk and got sick on a ride, I'd be like, okay, like I would believe that.
Okay, well then next.
I always say I don't like Disney World.
I go every year.
Really?
I just go to Epcot though.
I like Epcot. I like Hollywood Studios the best.
Ugh, they're taking away the Muppets. I'm so upset.
Oh my God, really? I like the Tower of Terror. It's my favorite ride.
You don't like Rock and Roll Roller Coaster?
That's my second favorite ride.
Okay.
That's my only 2 rides I like, actually.
I've literally been to Disney like every single year.
Oh my God.
I'm done with Disney.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. Like the lines and like, I would go and get a turkey leg and leave. I'm not eating that in fucking public, first of all.
That's why the fast pass is worth it, or just have a
the fast
disability.
passes don't exist anymore.
Yeah, it's like
all
it's
cute. It's so stupid. I used to work.
it's a
there
whole
for
to do.
while.
Yeah.
I was.
Wait, did
I
you
had-
say you worked there?
Yeah, I did the DCP.
The Disney College program?
Yeah.
Toured that with my Uber driver, remember?
Oh my God.
His wife was like working there. I don't remember what.
Oh wait,
Really?
Yeah, she was.
I have to open the ones that say Sarah, right?
She was like high up, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna show
Yeah, I
you."
did.
Yeah.
I opened my own, and I was like, you have the same thing as
We
me.
were, like, it was like 7:30 in the morning trying to get to Epcot.
Oh
Like,
my
We wanted
gosh.
to get there first.
Oh my gosh.
I'm scared.
I know this is true. I ended up at a drug dealer's house, and they thought I was really funny and liked me. That is true. Because that would happen to me.
It is true.
I knew it.
I don't know if I've ever told this story on the podcast, but I went to Florida to visit my best friend, like in summer of 2023, I think. And we ended up going out with some of her friends, and her one friend was like, oh, like, I know this kid, like, do you want to go back to his house with me? Like, his friends are there. I'm like, sure. Because my two best friends are like, we're going to bed. I'm like, all right. It was like 12.
They
I'm
would
like,
never.
Yeah, I'm like, what, go to the house or
No,
go to
go to
bed?
bed.
Yeah, like, I was like, we're in Florida. Like,
Actually, Sydney would go
I was
to
like, I'm
bed,
literally on
probably.
vacation. Like, we're going out all night. And so I go. And it was like probably the scariest fucking group of people like I've ever seen in my life. And the girl, I'm like talking to one kid. He's like, yeah, I make beats. I'm like, oh, cool. Oh my God. Like, I was like,
Classic.
and I'm drunk. So I'm like, yeah, actually, like, I write, like, scripts. Like, that's what I want to do for a job. So, like, we can maybe collab. Like, you can make the music behind my movies. He's like, do you want to go in my room? I'm like, no. He's like, but I'm like, sure. He puts his,
did
like,
it.
chain on me, shuts the door, the lights turn off. I can't fucking see a thing. I'm like, I'm going to walk out. That was a weird ass, like, so, anyways, I walk out of the room. Everyone's on the deck. I open the sliding door. And I look, there's an open chair, and I remain put. And I'm texting the girl I'm with, and we're, like, giggling. And they're like, why are you laughing? Like, have a seat. And I was like, I'm good. And they're like, why? I'm like, there's a piece on the chair. There's a full gun on the chair. And I was like, I'm fucking sitting on a gun. Like, that's crazy. And so then the girl I'm with, mind you, I don't remember her name, but we met that night. Like, I was not her, like, friend. Like, we met that night. She's like, I'm going to head out. I'm like, all right, I'll see you. And I get an Uber. I'm waiting for it to come. It's like 20 minutes away. It's me and like a group of like literally the scariest fucking people that you've ever seen in your life. And
What's wrong with you?
and this is like what we're doing. I'm sitting there. I'm like, so if you guys were a vegetable, what vegetable would you be? And they're like answering my
I would
questions.
have literally just shut up.
We're like going in a circle. I'm like, yeah, like I think you would be broccoli. Like I was like, I'm more of like a corn girl. Like just saying all this shit. Like everyone's fully like, oh my God, that's so true. Like I'm like, yeah, like I'm gonna head the fuck out now. I'm going home. And then I got back to like my friend's apartment and the door was fucking broken and I couldn't get in. And I'm
That's
like,
a nightmare.
And I'm sitting in a ball next to the door, like a fucking loser, because I'm calling them, not answering. I'm banging on the door, they're not answering. And there's like this bug this big. I remember I was literally just like screaming and crying, like I'm like, no one can hear me, like wailing. So yeah, that was my time. That's what I did in Florida. And then I came home and I told my ex-boyfriend at the time, and he was so mad. And I was like, I'm not telling you anything anymore. I'm not telling you anything. I fucking turned around on him, even though I was literally like doing
You're
like
such a bitch.
the shit that you don't do. I was like, yeah, I'm just not gonna tell you stories anymore because that was really funny. I got mad. Whatever. I don't care. Oh my God.
Wait. I'm scared.
Every single time.
I am.
I feel like you picked my two like craziest ones so far.
You picked my least.
Oh my God. I got fined $250 for being at a bar that got raided while I was underage and never paid it. So the police showed up at my house 4 months ago and said I have to pay it. I think that might be true.
No,
It's a lie. I
Is
guess
that the first wrong one?
yeah, I got it wrong.
Wow.
Wait, I'm like,
No, that's not true.
How'd you come up with that?
I guess I should have thought
Because
more.
I was in a bar when it got raided and I was underage, but
What, cigar?
he knew my dad, and he was like, run. And I did. I was like, can my friends come? And he was like, yeah.
God, I remember hiding in like basements of college houses, and the cops would show up, and we'd all be stuffed in the basement, sweaty and dirty. And I remember one time literally saying the Our Father prayer in the basement so that he wouldn't open the door and find all of us in there. Like,
Always works.
oh my God, so bad.
Wait, now you haven't picked any of like the ones that I was nervous about yet. So now
know.
like I know I have to be nervous.
Now I'm like in the clear.
Yeah,
I
you're
don't
done.
even know.
Okay, wait, maybe not. This one's thick. Really?
Wait, I'm scared. I don't remember what I wrote.
I know this is true too. I had diarrhea at the club in New Haven, and I was taking so long, and so many people were banging on the door, and I started crying. That's true. It's not.
I have a fear of shitting in public, so I would just probably be crying and getting an Uber. Like I would have to leave.
There'd be no shitting happening.
I got one wrong too now.
That's okay, or even then.
Oh my God. Okay, I think this is Sarah's. Oh no, this is your second to last one. Okay.
That's it. Oh yeah.
Yes.
No. Okay, go.
My boyfriend cheated on me at a party I was at and gave me the worst UTI that I was bedbound, and I only found out the other day. I feel like this is a lie.
No, it's true.
Oh my God.
I just found out. And it happened 4 years ago. And I found out yesterday.
Crazy.
I would sue. Like, I don't think you understand if someone cheated on me and I caught something, even a UTI, even if it was a yeasty,
I didn't-
I'm going to fucking court.
Wait, I didn't know that I was getting cheated on because you made this big, like, woe is me. I just got cheated on. Like, I don't trust anybody.
Oh, it's always them.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my God. And so then I was like, oh no, he's so great. He was also best friends with her and my other best friend, so I like trusted him.
Yeah.
No, cheated whole time. It's the same guy that cheated on me that I told the story before.
Sarah.
I don't know, but yeah, I just found out.
Oh my God.
How did you find out?
Yeah, I would die.
Oh.
Oh.
I somehow, oh my God, I'm gonna get in trouble. Told me on the phone the other day. I ended up on the phone with him somehow, and he was like, I told him I was doing this, and I was like, yeah, I have to prepare stories, whatever. And he was like, oh, are you gonna, like I said, I'm gonna tell when I got cheated on. And he goes, oh, at so-and-so's party? I was like, wait, hold on. I was at that party. And then he was like, I know. I'm like, wait,
Yeah.
hold on. And then I was like, well, tell me, because I'm never going to talk to this kid again. Like, he moved. He's out of the state.
Yeah.
We're good. And he told me, and I was like, I'm pissed.
That's
Yeah,
wild.
I'd
But
be
it was
like,
4 years ago, so I'm not going to do anything about it. But I just, like, I can't believe he got away with it. Like, he got away with that, but he didn't get away with not telling me his location, where he was, what girl he was with, and me figuring it out.
yeah. Wait, where did he move to? Like,
No,
a
he
different
actually
state?
moved upstate.
Yeah, I'd be like booking a flight to Islip, straight to Buffalo, running on all fours. Like you said, like
We'll
when you-
never see him again.
When you pulled up to the girl, like on Seaport Road, his like yellow brick road, I would literally
Yellow Brick Road.
like, cause you're like flashing your lights like poised. I would get out of the car and jump on the fucking windshield
well,
like
okay,
that.
I got
Like,
out of the car at the
I would
train
get in the
tracks.
car. Like, I like understand because like when it happens, you're
You also like black out.
Yeah, like you're like
I just like can't believe that he fully had sex with another girl at a party that I was at.
yeah, no, I would
That
actually
I had sex with him too.
I'd be running on all fours to Rochester right now. Like I'd be like, we have to postpone the episode. I have to get running. Thank you.
No, it's okay because I hate him and I don't care.
Oh my god,
But
good.
yeah, that's-
Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Because like one thing about me, I don't care if it
You would
was,
have hated.
if it was
What?
if it was even 10 years ago, I'd be like, no, like we're going and I'm gonna.
You know what? This is a great situation if you don't want to poke the bear.
I
You
love
don't wanna-
poking the
No,
bear.
this
Oh.
bear you don't want to poke.
Actually, I understand that. I understand that.
You don't want to do it. Okay. I applied to a job drunk and 3 days later I got an interview. True. False. False.
I've like literally I
That
got.
would be such a good story. Though.
I know. I got one interview of all the jobs I've applied to, like
Uh-huh.
since I graduated. One interview at the NBA,
Damn.
and I went on the interview. I was so fucking scared too. They
You
go,
got it.
Yeah.
You didn't get the job?
Well, no. Do you want to know why?
Why?
Because the first round.
Wait, that was rude. I'm sorry, but
No,
like, did you not get it?
No, I didn't. Well, like, do you think I'd be working in next fucking Alexandros if I got a job at the NBA? So the first interview was like a 15-minute call to
Okay.
like kind of just get like the preliminary stuff, and then like if you make it to the next one, it's like an interview with someone asking more like job specific, and then whatever.
Okay.
And I'm on the call with the woman, and she asked me what I knew about basketball. I said I don't know much, but. And that was
Honesty is key.
we were like 6 minutes in. She's like, all right, so thank you so much for coming on. I was like, oh, okay.
Why
I'll
didn't
get the
you
fucking job.
lie?
I can't lie.
Me
like,
neither, but like on the phone.
No,
to a
I
stranger?
can't. Like, I rarely can lie, and when I start lying, I get out of breath. So I'd literally be like, no, I'm like the biggest b-ball fan. I fucking don't know anything. I made a Quizlet and was trying to like make everything, but the amount of like lore
Quizlet
in
for NBA interview.
like just with terms, like that you would need to know.
See, I wouldn't be able to do that, but she would.
Yeah, like, yeah, no, like.
She's the biggest. And
You like basketball?
No.
Oh
it's-
my god!
like,
It was
yeah.
literally a job to make TikToks for them too. You would have so much fun.
Oh, she would have loved that.
And I said to them, like, I had this great idea of like explaining like post games in like girl terms so that they can expand their audience. They go meh, and then Betches Media, I don't know if you know them, literally just fucking did it with the NFL. I'm like,
They've posted my videos.
that's
before.
one of my dream jobs ever, like, is to work for them, and they don't answer.
They're a big
I'll put in a good word for you.
They're like,
I think they've DM'd me before.
Please do. I literally would like. That's like one of my top like
I think it was like a
companies
video
I would
of me
ever.
and my brother or something.
Oh,
like that.
I would die.
All right, so now this is the last one, and I know what it is.
I don't
And I'm
remember.
excited.
Oh, I don't know what mine is. Hold on. This is mine. I was like, oh my god, you too? Okay. My friend wanted to hitch it with us to Patchogue and threw up in an Uber, so he dropped us off in front of sketchy Port Jeff all while he was in a neck brace. That's true.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wait, but the Uber driver dropped us off in front of like the Planet Fitness
Stop.
in Port Jefferson,
Yeah.
and the kid that was throwing up was in a neck brace the whole time and was like dying in a neck brace.
I would get the ick hard.
No, it was really funny, and he has no idea it happened. Like he was that bad, but it was the funniest thing that's happened with our friends.
Oh my god. I think if I had a broken neck, I just wouldn't go to the bar. I think that's my first.
Well, that was the first problem.
Yeah.
Why are we at Tommy's in a neck brace?
I mean, he could maybe spin it and get some play. Like, he's like, ow, my neck. That's why I was like, my neck. Like, touch my hiney.
That
I
must
don't know.
have hurt though,
Like-
growing up so much with a neck brace.
Touch my hiney.
I can't. I literally can't. Okay, this is the last one, guys.
Scared. I blacked out at 17 years old and ruined my dad's 50th party. This has to be true because I got the last ones wrong.
It is true. It
I just was using
bad.
context clues at this point.
So I was at this restaurant. So my dad's 50th birthday. It's like a big deal, whatever. My mom plans this extravaganza, like for real. She, first of all, got a limo. It picked up me and my sister, and then picked up all of my dad's like closest friends and whoever else, and then came back and picked up my parents. My dad had no idea what was happening, so like they were like, "Oh, a limo." We're all in it, like hanging out. Yay, so fun! And it brings us to Insignia. Do you know Insignia?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a very upscale place, like
yeah.
bread. So she rents out like a part of it, whatever. And it's an open bar, like food, like the like finger food was like crab legs and lamb chops. Like we're talking like this is like a fancy.
I'm so hungry.
I know, me too. I haven't eaten anything today. And they had an open bar, so like servers would come up to people and be like, "Do you want a drink?" And I'm like, they come up to me. I'm like, "Yeah, like I'll have a." I don't know drinks too, because I'm in high school. I've never been to a bar to order a drink.
Yeah, all you're drinking is a Twisted Tea.
Or like a White Claw. Yeah, so
Or
I'm
Four
like,
Loko. Were you on the Four Loko?
like once, and I was like, not for me.
Yeah.
I think
done a
everyone
Four
has
Loko
that,
a time
like,
or two.
everyone has that experience. Like you drink it and then you say, I'm never doing it again.
Well,
but
me
I
and
listened to myself.
Me and my friends one night thought we ate, and we had like
A
we were just,
Loco
like,
night.
hanging out. Yeah. Did you do that?
That's like a canon event, I think.
I thought it was just us.
Wait, Taylor, did you ever do that with your friends in high school? You had like a Loco
No, I
night?
was a loser in high school. I like drank twice.
No, we had a Loco night.
Oh my
we
God.
all drank like I think like we all had like the gold ones.
Oh
too.
my God. Battery acid.
No,
That's that's the
literally.
gold one. But so all I knew was what my mom would sometimes order when we were out. And so I'm like, I'll have a Jack and Coke. Bitch.
Sorry.
I get the Jack and Coke, and I drank, I think, 7. Because when I was in high school, you'd be like, oh, like, I'm going to drink 7 Claws at a party, and I'll be drunk. I don't know if that's just me. Like,
That was just you.
yeah, I was, like, a heavyweight when it
wasn't
comes
me.
to, like, the canned stuff. Like, I would, like,
No, I sniffed a White Claw and I was drunk.
like, I feel like summer of 2020, I was like, I will drink all 12. Like, I, like, I don't know. I'm a heavyweight. So I drink 7, but I've never had like liquor in my life. Like really, like I don't know. So I was dead in the bathroom, like face down. I'm wearing cheetah pants, my freshly cut bob. That's when I cut my bob, my braces, and I was
I
in
can't
the
believe you were
toilet.
part of that.
My mom comes in. I'm trying to hide, like going like this, but right before that, someone's mom was taking pictures all night. And as I'm on my way to the bathroom to go drop dead, she says, here's the SD card. I say, okay. And I put it in my boob, and I go to the bathroom, and I die. I get carried out. I'm in the limo dead with the garbage bag, the whole thing. I remember, like, we pulled up to my house. I run up the driveway and go right to bed. I hide in my room the next day all day because I was so scared I was going to be in trouble.
Obviously.
But when I got home and I took my clothes off, the SD card was stuck to my boob. So I was like, peeled it off. I'm like, I still have it. And then I hide in my room. The next day, my parents are like, Grace, what is going on? I'm like, I don't know what happened. They're like, okay, what's wrong with you? And then an hour later, my mom says something like, oh my God, the fucking SD card. Like, I don't know where it is. And I was like, I have it. And I ran upstairs and I got it and I brought it to her. And that kind of got me out of trouble. Like, I kind of survived. But I was.
That's horrible.
Mm-hmm.
When I was, Lara, maybe like, it was like end of junior year.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever age that is, I thought I ate and somebody brought like a water bottle filled with vodka, and then there was like this much left, and I used to like chug Malibu, but Malibu's nothing. So it was like pure vodka. I chugged the whole thing. That's all she wrote. That's all I know. I threw up so much. Like, I threw up on her bedroom wall. Like, It was horrible. And then the next morning, I heard her. Like, the only thing I remember, honestly, is her being mad at me. So I woke up the next morning, and I walked my ass to Miller Place Bagels. And I bought her and my other friend Ariana bagels, and I was like, please forgive me. And they did.
I swear to God, you get a bagel for someone the next morning, you're fine.
I was forgiven. She said all was forgiven since you got me that bagel.
I slammed our door shut, my dorm, and our mirror shattered, and I started crying and went to bed. And I wake up the next morning super early, got a thing of bagels, like the cream cheese, like so everyone could like spread their own. Like, I went all out. I'm like, Taylor, it's my friend, I'm so sorry, like, I broke the mirror. She's like, oh, I thought I did that. I was like, all right, the fucking bagels. I'm like, fucking bagels. But like, she was like, oh my God, that's so nice of you. I'm like, yeah.
Bagels,
I'm like, maybe you owe me a bagel. But yeah. And I should have got my parents a bagel the next morning.
You should have.
I probably do. I'm like, I can't mew, so it's fine. But I have bad news.
We're done.
Your moment of fame has ended on Gossip with Grace. I'm so sorry.
I feel like we did good though.
We did. Did you have fun?
I did. I was so
did
nervous
too.
at
I'm
first.
so happy you.
I
No,
don't remember
you
what
were
I answered to your
good.
first question.
I don't remember anything we talked about, so it's fine.
I'm so nervous to see it.
No, it's gonna be so good. So if you guys aren't nervous to see our stuff, make sure you are following GOEG Unfiltered on Instagram and TikTok. Make sure you subscribe to Gossip with Grace on YouTube and do whatever you want with Spotify and rate it 5 stars. Thank you. Do you want to plug your socials? Because I know you're scared of being famous, so you don't have to.
No, well, just it's so embarrassing.
You just have to like do it.
You can follow Slay Girl Queen 6489. Is that it? I don't even know. On TikTok and Sarah Spadaro on Instagram.
Perfect. So now, Sarah, we close out with a song of the week every episode. So can I ask everyone for a drum roll? This episode's song of the week is Kill Bill by SZA. Yay. I forgot what we picked for a second.
It looked like you forgot.
I know. I was literally like starting to sweat a little. So we cannot we can't use copyrighted music because we will get sued. So we have to perform our own rendition of the song. And I would ask that you join me, and your beautiful friends can also join. And we already know that you two are going to be singing as well. Oh, yeah. So without further ado, I think that we should like start.
Okay, you start.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. I might kill my ex. Not the best idea. Here's the girlfriend's next. How'd I get here?
That's it. Cut it.
Here.